Hi, welcome to Algebra. I'm Barb. Today we're going to be talking about factoring trinomials when the leading coefficient is not 1. So this can be a little scary, but I'm going to teach you something called the fraction method. I know, I just said the F word. Don't worry, fractions are your friends. So what you're going to do is first see if there's a GCF that you can take out. That's always your first step when factoring any polynomial. And there is nothing in common among these three terms. So now I'm going to get right to it. I'm going to multiply the leading coefficient by the constant at the end. That will give me negative 15. Now I want to break this down into the two things that multiply to negative 15 and add to negative 2. And that will be negative 5 and positive 3. Now here's where the fractions come in. I'm going to take this 3x without the squared, and I'm going to make two fractions out of it. One of them will have the negative 5 as its denominator, and the other will have the 3. Now I'm going to simplify these fractions if they can be simplified. 3x minus 5, this guy can't be simplified. But 3x over 3, I can take out a 3 in the top and the bottom and make those both 1s. Now, these fractions that I've made are going to translate directly into the factors of the trinomial. So 3x over negative 5 will become 3x minus 5 as a factor. And 1x over 1 will become x plus 1 as a factor. Now, if you were to FOIL out these two factors, you will see that indeed you do have what you started with. So this is the factored form of that trinomial that we started with. Let's try another one. Okay. Remember, the first thing you're going to do is see if there's a GCF. And there is in this case. It's 2. So let's take 2 out of every term. 2x squared plus 3x minus 9. Great. Now I'm going to go on to the AC method. I'm going to multiply A and C, the leading coefficient, and the caboose, the constant at the end, and I get negative 18. Then I'll break that down into what multiplies to negative 18 and adds to the middle term, 3. That's going to be positive 6 and negative 3. Now we go to the fractions. I'm going to take the 2x and I'm going to make two fractions out of it. I'm going to put 2x over the 6 and 2x over the negative 3. Let's see if either of those can simplify. Yes, this one, I can take a 2 out of the top and the bottom, and the other one can't simplify. So my factors are 1x plus 3 and 2x minus 3. And I can't forget the 2 that I took out to start with. So if you multiply out these binomials, you will get what you started with. This is the factored version of this trinomial. I hope that was helpful. We're turning negatives into positives. Have a great day.